Well, there sits the hydraulic motor from the MacDon flex draper header. It's worse than we thought. It's not just a seal. That thing is shot. It's pretty easy to take off. Wasn't much to it. Take off a shield and then loosen the draper tension, and then there's 2 set screws and a key. So we took it off, and we noticed there was some play in the output shaft here. So, looked up some diagrams online. It's a Parker motor. So, took out the bolts, disassembled it, and the first thing we noticed is metal shavings on the inside here. And then we tipped up this side. There's still oil in here yet. We tipped it up then, and pieces of metal fell out of it. In here, in this part here, there must have been, I don't know if it's called a bearing or something, but something in here is completely, I'll say exploded. I'll call it. It exploded. So that motor is shot. So it's not just a seal, it's a whole motor. Because like I mentioned before, when I was going down the field with the header, is here it sets now, it started making a whining noise. So, because I could tell from inside the cab, and then when I was going down the field, I opened up my door, and I could really hear it. So once I was pretty much right at the end of the field, and shut everything off, got out, and started looking around it, and first thing I noticed was oil. I think it's gotten cleaned off a little bit. Right here you can see where a lot of stuff is built up here. You see there's oil all along the back end of the draper. There's actually oil splattered on that side of the header as well. But that's pretty much where the motor gets mounted onto right here. Pretty much it right there. So, I mean, it's pretty easy to get to really, but it's pretty much its own self-contained system. Boy, that's ugly out. It's probably 87 degrees out. You can see the storm clouds going over right now. It might actually chance of rain tonight, so I forget how that works again, but it's pretty much its own hydraulics for running everything, and then but whatever comes from the combine is for the header. The reel height, fore and aft, and then the cutter bar tilt. Those lines come from the combine, but everything else is its own system. This is actually the reservoir right here. It's about 16 gallons, I think. It's got its own filter here too. So we have this off because we were tracing the lines and talking to a dealer as well, tracing the lines and seeing how everything where it's flowing to. So, but we're gonna have to do a little bit of flushing here, and hopefully the filter caught everything. Hoping it did. So we have to do a little bit of work there. So we also have to, like I say, more expensive. Gotta buy oil. I mean, it's just regular 1540 oil, really. That's all it is, but still I gotta pay for more oil now. There was a hydraulic motor replaced on this machine a couple years ago for the center draper here. The motor's right actually underneath here. You have access to it from underneath. You have access to it. You can't see it now because it's on the ground, of course, but that motor was replaced on MacDon's expense because there's actually a recall on that motor specifically for the center draper drive across a bunch of models, because reason was they had a chance to explode supposedly. So, but funny thing is, this motor decides to go instead. Makes me a little leery. I wonder what the other one is going to do sometime now. Makes me question this a little bit. So, I don't know. We'll see once. But I mean, this thing is not that old. This is a 2013 model. It's 2013. Where's the sticker at on here anyways? Oh, right here. See, I'm not bullshitting you guys. Right there. We actually bought this sucker brand new, if you believe it or not. It was a hell of an investment. But still a damn good one though. I love this header though. I love it. But come on, MacDon. Come on. That shouldn't happen. This header, every single year, it sets 10 months inside of a building. 10 months out of the entire year, it sets inside. And the 2 months it's out, well, it's for harvest. August mainly, middle of August to middle of October, 2 months. And maybe it has probably has over 7,000 acres on it now. So why would that go out? I don't know. Like I say, we thought it was maybe a seal right away because, you know, well, flax and, you know, maybe something wrapped and busted this, you know, tore a seal or something, you know. But we find out here the motor explodes instead, or something breaks inside of the motor instead and shatters and gets metal all over the place. So luckily it was not during soybean harvest now, but of course, probably shouldn't have happened anyways. So we gotta pick up some more filters too. We have to, probably when we flush it the first time, we're just gonna use the old filter right away. Then we're gonna slap them off right away and put the new one on. Run them for a day or something, I suppose, and then change them again then. Just trying to make sure we get all those, if there's any shavings anywheres or whatnot, but hopefully the filter did a job, way how it's designed. So that thing was the last exit point for the run there, where it just goes, the return line goes straight back to this valve box, or whatever they want to call this. Then I'm pretty sure it goes through the filter then. That's how it works then. So yeah, this is for the canvas speed, apron speeds. This is how you adjust it. Little manual dial there. So, but yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and yeah, there you go. Worse than what we expected it to be. Like I said, I've been more of a pessimist this year. It's the way it's just been going this year. I've been a pretty bad pessimist this year. You know, it's usually, this is, like I say, this has been by far from a normal year where everything's going. A bit of cattle trouble has, well, I guess we still got a little bit of trouble. I got to take a cow to the vet tomorrow. No, 2 days. Scheduling to get her in. She's got foot rot that isn't going away. Well, I think she doesn't have any foot rot anymore, but it's not draining, where the vet might have to cut off one of her hooves just so it can drain, which has happened in the past. We've had that, have had to do that once before in the past with a cow, but because it's not something, it's not draining out, it's not getting better. So we were wanting to sell this cow tomorrow because I'm actually selling 2 bulls and 4 older cows tomorrow to the sale barn. We were going to sell this other cow with them because she's old as well. I'll have to wait now quite a while here because, well, we gave her some shots for the foot rot then, so we got to wait. There's a waiting period on it, so she'll be around for a while yet. So, but we got to do that tomorrow. But just a lot of trouble this year, and then the markets aren't helping. Then so we're spending, I mean, you know, a little bit of money here, a little bit of money there, a little bit of money there. You know, it's just, and then the building, then it's the way markets are right now. Prices, it's just kind of like, it's getting tight. All these little things are adding up, and you know, we're not that big of a farm. We're not that big. I mean, we're not small, but we're not big. We're kind of somewhere in the middle mix. But you know, it starts adding up quickly for us. Getting a little tight here, a little nerve-wracking for next year is what it's doing. Hopefully get that fixed. Hopefully that's the only thing that goes wrong with that header. Don't know why that pump would have failed all of a sudden. I have no idea. So, holy shnikes, what the hell is that all about? From that little itty bitty cloud, really? What the hell? Random thunder. Huh, that's nice. Yep. I gotta go feed my butchies. Go feed them some corn. I think I can hear them bawling sometimes. It's about that time again for them. They know when feeding time is.